Welcome back, guys. You join me here, Slum86, and we are back on Formula One Manager 2022. So we had the previous race there, which I think we can recap here. Circuits, previous race results. So you can see, as I say, we did okay. Finished P16 with Alex, and Tio managed to beat Lance, which is very important, especially in terms of the constructors that we kind of always tip Aston Martin as best we can. So that's where we are. In terms of our car upgrades, we did manage to get a. Where's the best place to show this? Probably in my warehouse. The team managed to design a suspension that noticeably improves our car performance. So if I go here, you can see that if we run the old suspension, we drop top speed, acceleration, low speed. More or less everything would drop a couple of places for us, if not a good few places. So we've managed to improve the car a little bit. Will it bring us anywhere closer to the midfield? Only time will tell. In terms of our current designs, if we go to current projects, you can see we have a big underfloor design coming in 36 days, and we have a new rear wing as well in 20 days. So all exciting stuff, and we're just manufacturing a spare suspension part in case one of the drivers wipe out or get taken out. But yeah, that's kind of where we stand, guys. Rear wing and underfloor. We will have research, I think, available soon enough. Let me check the calendar. So we're currently on the 25th of March. There is here on the 11th of April a new regulation vote. So once that kicks in, we will then be able to start designing for next year. So I think the priority there will be if we can get our design center, which is coming, to 3. I think this update gives us 3, maybe not actually. I think it's still only 2, so we'll have to push one more design update to get the 3 car part designs. We can then start doing 2 researches for next year and just slowly develop this year's car, because I don't think we're going to get anywhere close to the midfield. Well, you never know, but so far that's the idea running around in my head. But obviously that's going to take a good chunk of our money and our budget up. We currently have 5 million in the bank. Once we get that to that magic 3 mark, then we will start pushing 1 or 2 of these, see if we can get to level 2 and everything by the end of the season. Manufacturing, I don't think is a big concern for us at the moment, because we won't be developing a whole pile of cars, and you can see these are all the updates we are doing. So if I go to staff, we're updating our team hub, and our racing simulators will give us more driver experience, which is vitally important for us. And if I also go to the operations side, you see we're developing a helipad. We're not the worst here, but we're not the best either. So definitely all in things. Weather center, I'm debating it. 24 days gives us a 60%. We get to 70% weather accuracy, which is probably vital if we're doing strategies and all that good stuff. Will we push it? Hospitality area doesn't really give us, just gives us team attractiveness, which gives us better sponsors, all that good stuff. Could push that as well. I think it's this one actually gives us, no, it's tour center, gives us income. So you can see here that if we did update it, our income we would increase our income a little bit every month or week even, for very little monthly upkeep in thing, and that could be worth doing. Williams is an old team with a lot of heritage. I think we'll push that one as well. Weather center, debating it. If we're going to do it now, it'll probably be the right time to do it. We'll do it. So we're just looking at the other thing. Once this one is increased, we'll probably look to maybe push this one again. Again, it just maxes out our driver's experience, which for Alex won't imply too much, but for Tio, hopefully this year we can get him as many development points as possible, and that would then see us push him further up the grid, which will give us a better chance of beating Aston. So that's where we are, guys. So we're heading to Saudi Arabia Grand Prix this weekend, the Jeddah circuit. And if I go to race prep, we go to circuit information, you can see it here. Circuit map, we've got 3 DRS zones, A lot of it is kind of medium to high speed, I would say. One or two slow sections, so that's probably suiting our car okay, because we don't have the best low speed characteristics, but in terms of medium and high speed we're doing okay. Strategies for the race, they're predicting one stop, maybe a two stop, but it looks like the hard tyre and the medium tyre are pretty even on pace, so it probably will be a one stop running mediums hards, but we'll see how we get on. So we won't waste any more time, guys. We'll jump straight to the weekend, and we'll get the practice out of the way, and then we'll be back with qualifying.
Formula One is back. Welcome to one of the fastest circuits on the calendar here at Jeddah. The Saudi Arabian Grand Prix is about to kick off, and the atmosphere here is electric. The Jeddah Street Circuit has one of the fastest average speeds, as well as the most corners of any track on the calendar. Good high-speed downforce is going to make life in the fast lane a little easier for drivers here this weekend. We might still be early in the season, but that doesn't mean we can sit back and relax. Everything is up for grabs, and nothing is certain at this stage. Let's get this underway.
So we are back, guys, after practice, and as you can see, just before qualifying we've managed to do quite well. Done quite well, both drivers in fact. You can see here that Theo has a 95% confidence in his setup, car knowledge 97, and he gets a performance bonus there across the board. So that'll jump into qualifying and of race as well, which is fantastic. So reactions is the big thing, that's his weaknesses, and you can see with Alex we only got a 94, but he still gets the 14 out of 15 and manages to get his bonuses. So we're just going to check the results here of practice 3, and we are in, and you can see that we're not the slowest car on the grid, but we're not the quickest either, and there's still a good gap between us and Mick. So if we can even stay on his coattails, we'll be doing quite well. Theo managed to beat Lance, and there's only a couple of tenths between Vettel and Alex, so it'll be tight between us and the Aston Martins again. But as I say, if we can catch up to the back and Mick, even Yuki, and hopefully just drag us along down the thing, we'll be in good old stead from there, guys. So that is the plan for what we're looking to do in the race, but we'll see how we go, or even qualifying I should say. We haven't even had qualifying yet, so we're going to get straight into it here, guys, and we're going to start qualifying and see how we do.
Radio check.
So the session has started. Very quiet out on track at the moment. Nobody has come out yet. So we're going to leave it a couple of minutes. We're just going to skip forward maybe a couple of minutes. We get some action on the track. Who is out? It is Russell. So we can watch Russell on his out lap. We will send our guys out soon enough. As I say, they do have pretty good confidence in setups, so we're not doing too bad. Just going to lower that output of the game there a little bit. It was a bit loud for me, but yep. So you can see here we're getting close. We can send Theo out and out lap. Where is Theo? There he is. So he's out in a fresh set of softs. Hopefully he doesn't get blocked. We also have one of the McLarens out. I think it's Ricardo. Yep. And we also have Tsunoda. Yep. And we also, I'd say, have a Ferrari out. It's Leclerc. Interesting stuff. So we need to keep an eye on where Theo is. We don't want to block him with Alex, but Alex will be coming out soon enough. Just going to go ×2 here for a second. And once Theo crosses the line, I think that's probably when we'll send Alex out. Actually, we'll do it now. So we're going to jump to the timing screens, we're going to jump on board, and we're with Theo for the start of his first qualifying run in a bit. He's got another couple of corners to go. Looks like he might have a clear track. I'm not sure though, nobody's coming out of the pit, so I think Theo will get a clean run at this. And here he goes, winding up. Oh, there's a Ferrari coming out. Oh no. That Ferrari's probably going to beat me down to the end of the pit lane, which means he's going to be a problem. Maybe not. There he is. We're riding on board. Hopefully he gets out of the way. Oh, he didn't block right in the right in the fast section. That's going to cost us lap time. That was a poor choice. And there, Carlos Sainz, I think it was, gets out of the way now. So that costs us a bit of time, guys. You can only hope that other people get the same issue. That's a bit of a bum. Alex is coming around to start his lap. Our first sector was at 34, so we'll see what Alex sets, and we'll see how much time we lost. That was a little bit upsetting, wasn't it? 29.4 middle sector. But Theo is clear now for the rest of the lap. I think one of those McLarens is going to get in the way of Alex's lap. Just going to jump on board him. He's clear for now, so we're okay. Theo Pacher comes out of the last corner, flat to the line. It's going to do a 1:32. So not great. We jump to Alex. We'll see what Alex's first sector is going to be. He's had a clear run so far, which is fantastic. Oh, so we definitely lost. Oh well, according to this, we only lost 5/10. I don't think that's right. So I don't know what's going on there. But 5/10 will put us 2.5 seconds. Yeah, maybe so. It's about where we are. I think it's about the 2.5 second mark off. So we'll ride on board with Alex, see what he does. We can compare the lap times here as he's coming to see are we on it. Oh, there's a slow car. Get out of the way, get out of the way. Oh my god, that was so close. 29.3. Oh, we lost Theo's. Can we find his best lap? Nope. So we're going to close out of that. I think he was a 10th faster. I think it was a 29.4. And again, out of the last corner, flat to the board. Alex goes across the line to set a 1:31. So nice lap from Alex. And you can see it's those 6/10 in the middle or the first sector where we lost it. Anybody behind Theo? Oh, he's holding up Carlos Sainz, something fierce. And that, you know, I'm okay with that. I think Carlos is on the flyer. Oh, it wasn't Carlos, was it? It might have been, I'm not sure. No, it was Leclerc who'd already set his lap. So Sainz did get held up a little bit because he's 2.4 seconds off the pace. And he's not that far off the pace. So we're entering the garage. We'll fit a new fresh set of tyres. There we go. And configure. So we're ready to go for the second one in qualifying. We'll probably only do 2 runs. I don't see the need to do a third one. Personally don't think we have the pace to get Q2, but who knows. So while all this is happening, we're going to just speed it up just a fraction. Gonna let time wind down. We get Alex back to the garage, do his thing. No Aston Martin has set a time yet, so interesting to see where that's going. Where are they on track? Stroll is currently on track. I think Stroll just starting his fast lap. Vettel is on his fast lap. And Vettel does a... oh, he jumps Alex. Not good, not good. This interval, what is, there's 2 tenths in it. So that's interesting. Lance here on his flyer. Can we see a live readout of the time? I don't think we can. That's a shame. It'd be nice to be able to watch them and see what lap times and sectors are all setting. We don't seem to get that option. But Stroll is going to cross the line now. He sets. Ooh, he is also. Oh, so we do have a chance to maybe jump one of the Astons. I think we can get Vettel. But it's going to be tight, guys. It's going to be tight. Maybe there was a bit of false hope there in practice. But yeah, looking at it, Ricciardo and Sainz are obviously, and Verstappen, aren't that slow. So we'll just have to wind on here to the end of qualifying. We'll jump off that, jump back to our guys, and when are we sending out? We've got a bit of time, so we're just going to speed it up. Everybody's going to be on the track for this last one. So we're going to get down to about 3 minutes, I think, and we'll slow it down again, guys. So here we go. Everybody is leaving. We're going to send out Tio. If we can get Tio out of the garage, we can't because we're now going to be stuck behind a queue of cars. There they all go. Tio gets out. We're going to send out Alex as well. Alex manages to get out, I think behind Joe, is it? So he might get a slipstream, and Tio got out behind Lance Stroll. So, going to be interesting, guys. Once we get to the flying laps, we'll slow it down, we'll jump on board. In fact, we could probably... Can we select Gasly from here? We can't. So Gasly's crossing, the first man across the line is Pierre Gasly. So Tio's coming up. So here we go, guys. Final lap. Can we out-qualify the Aston Martins? It's going to be interesting. So we're going to bring up our deltas. Let's see what we can do. It's max attack even, and yeah, pressure. First sector is coming up here around the next couple of corners. What can we do? Where is it? Somewhere here, isn't it? I don't know, are we getting a... Oh, we got it, sorry, we got it. So it was a 33.7, Alex was a 33.7. So Alex has a little bit of an advantage, but he was slower in the first sector on this lap than he was in his previous best, where the Tio obviously was always going to be faster. Session is ended. $29.3 for Tio, 29.3 for Alex, so they're going to be neck and neck. What's in front of Tio's Alex? Car behind Bottas is in last. Didn't see that, but here we go. Final run to the line. Tio 2.7 seconds off the pace. Did not improve. Alex. Ooh, Alex does manage to beat Lance Stroll to the line, so that's something. We beat one of the Aston Martins, guys. But as I say, there was quite a gap between myself, Aston Martin, and the rest of the field. So that is both drivers eliminated from qualifying. Not the best result. I think if we continue, we get...
The grid is packed and there's electricity in the air. But there's no surprises in that. It's race day.
Williams had a good performance in qualifying. Now they'll be eager to demonstrate that they can have an even better race. Haas gave a solid performance in qualifying, and they'll be happy enough with their grid position here. Let's see if they can make it work for them. And the night sky here is very overcast, with no moon or stars in sight. This might spell trouble for the teams and their drivers.
Well, this is certainly going to be a challenging but no doubt exciting race here in Jeddah.
So that is it, guys. We'll go to qualifying end. Pole position went to Max Verstappen. Chuck Leclerc was second. Sergio third. Carlos Sainz fourth. And I think that means Carlos has a penalty of a grid spot, so he will be starting a bit lower. Anybody else? Nope, nobody else has one. So as you say, there's a fair chunk of time there. Between us and Mick Schumacher and the other Haas. Kevin Magnussen was 12th. McLaren starting the season poorly, as they did in real life as well, so that's not fantastic. Pre-race report. So I think it's going to be a medium soft compound we're going to use. Although there's not much in the... It's only a tenth in the softs, but they don't run as long. So... yeah, that's probably where we're going to lead towards. So that's it, guys. I think we'll call it here for qualifying, and we will be back with the race pretty quickly. So as always, guys, thanks very much for watching. If you like what you've seen, be sure to hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. It really does mean a lot. And until the next day, guys, we'll see you back for the race.